Joining us during AgLive today, as we had mentioned before, we were on campus at Fresno State and had a chance to pull the curtain back and look at some of the things going on at the university. Well, we stopped in the dean's office to find out more about what's going on with some of the students here. And we're talking with Sandra Witte. Sandra is the interim dean. Thanks so much for hosting us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the type of student that comes to Fresno State. How many students do you have? Where do they come from? What type of agriculture are they interested in?
Well, the university has about 24,000 students total, and about 2,500 of those students choose to come to the Jordan College of Agricultural Sciences and Technology. The largest part of our student population comes from the surrounding areas. It's very diverse, however, diverse in terms of gender, diverse in terms of ethnic background, and diverse in terms of interest as well. Our biggest programs are agricultural business, animal sciences, and child development right now.
Animal sciences. I did see some sheep on campus, and I know you have some dairy cattle.
Yes, we have the sheep, we have dairy cattle and beef cattle, we have swine, and we have poultry, we have chickens, and we have horses.
So students that come out of here, what's your placement level? Help mom and dad here that want to send their kid to Fresno State and say, wow, that's great.
Yes, I can relate to that. I'm always asking if they have a job when they leave. We have a very high placement rate. One of the things about our programs is that we really try and teach our students to be able to apply their learning in many different venues. And so they might come in and think, gee, I'd like to be a veterinarian, but maybe that doesn't work out for them. But the skill set that they'll learn in our pre-vet program can be applied in any number of different job opportunities in the animal-related business.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any kids come in that are maybe non-farm background that end up in ag school?
Yes, we do. Amazing, some of the stories we hear about kids who never considered agriculture. Mm-hmm. And they might have just taken a general education course. Maybe it was Animals in Society that they took for general education, and all of a sudden they realized, this is what I've been looking for, this is where I want to be.
Your background is in nutrition, and that is also part of the ag school. Generally speaking, I think of it as a hands-on, out in the field type thing, but you cover other areas in the ag school as well.
Yes, we do. Certainly nutrition, my perspective is nutrients are found in food. So talking about nutrients really means we're talking about food. And of course, where does food come from? The majority of our food comes from agriculture in some way. And so by having food nutrition here, it brings the whole picture together. In addition to that, we also have a program in child development, family science, and consumer sciences and fashion merchandising. And when we talk about the college, we talk a lot of times about agriculture and food and the family. Some of our researchers in the area of child development and family science are looking at, for example, meal times and family interactions and food choices. And of course, the issue on the table right now is children becoming overweight at a young age and developing risk for disease. And so that puts that connection there. We also have a fashion merchandising program, and a lot of our students then are interested in the fabrics, and many of the fabrics come out of the farm as well, and some of our growers are more than happy to come in and share that with our students. And we also have an industrial technology program that really started out more in the vocational ed area, wood shop, auto shop, but through time it's actually become much more integrated into agriculture. For example, manufacturing and packaging in terms of the value-added component of agriculture. We also have the transportation. How do we get food to the market? And we also have some unmanned systems, some drones that we're looking at applications in the agricultural area. And then, of course, precision agriculture is in that department as well. So those might be a little bit of the outliers from the traditional ag, but it all works for us.
Student base growing?
Yes. If you were to look at the last 10 years, in 2005, our student numbers were right around 1,100. And in fall of 2015, we had 2,560 students.
Thanks for joining us today on AgLive.
Thank you very much.